We also said in the first slide that it is something which is from beyond. That means not from inside a person. A mystic, a poet, always expresses his feelings and ideas which are his. So the poet thinks, meditates, and ultimately say, this is what is my most excellent literary contribution. And same with the case of a mystic. A mystic goes in deep thought, in isolation, in muraqabah, whatever we call it, and then he comes up with some words of wisdom. But those words of wisdom are not Wahi. They are his words, his inspiration. Therefore, the Quran makes it very clear that the revelation is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But how it comes? Again, the Quran explains, it is not given to any human being that Allah should speak to him except through revelation or from behind a veil. Behind a curtain, a sound comes, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends his angel and he communicates. Then you find that Wahi literally also means command, not only revelation. So we find the Quran telling us, then he made them 7 heavens in 2 days and revealed to each heaven its law. Commanded how should they work, how should they behave. Here we also find, on that day it will relate all her news, for your Lord will have commanded her. In the day of judgment, earth, human body, everything will become a witness against human being. Why? Because Allah commands. Allah has awha are the words used. Then there is another category which is known as ilham. So we find that in the Quran it says, and informed it with the consciousness of its evil and its piety, falhamaha, ilham. Also the same word is used with reference to the mother of Sayyidina Musa, where the Quran says, وَأَوْحَيْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمِّ مُوسَى, we suggested to mother of Moses. And here again the meaning is very clear about Wahi and Ilham, both used. Next please. Sometimes this Wahi or revelation is also provided in terms of a revelation. So prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when they receive a guidance through revelation, it is through dream, it's also like a revelation. In front of you are 2 references that talk about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided Sayyidina Ibrahim in his dream. The Quran quite often talks about how Wahi is to be understood. So here in Surah Al-Baqarah, say whosoever is an enemy of God, Jibril, should know that he revealed this Quran to your heart by Allah's will. It's divine will that it comes in the form of revelation. Some form of revelation is also given to not only prophets but even insects and animals. For example, the Quran talks about the honey bee, where it says, your Lord inspired the bee, saying, set up hives in mountains and in the trees and in trellises that people put up. If we simply look on how honey bee gives us honey, no human reason can explain except what Allah tells us. What's the problem of honeybee? Why should the honeybee go around and collect from not one but hundreds of flowers one kind of nectar, and then make a beautiful architectural design in the form of honeycomb? Every single hole is of same dimension, and every single hole is made on principles of physics and science, that honey should not drop on the floor. Having done that, sometimes the same honeybee will go and collect not one, but from different kind of nectars and make a cocktail of honey, which has a different smell, different color, different impact and effect on human beings. Now all this is done blindly, genetically, without any kind of plan, without anyone guiding that small creation. Therefore the Quran says that it is we who reveal what she should do, and she is working as she is told. Then the Quran tells us that it is not just one, but all prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala received Wahi. So, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we reveal to you as we reveal to Nuh, the prophets after him, we reveal to Ibrahim, Ismail, and so on and so forth. And similarly, it tells us in next slide that the final revelation has come in the form of Quran al-Kareem. Ask them whose testimony is the greatest. Say, Allah is witness between me and you, and this Quran was revealed to me that I should warn you hereby, and also whomever it may reach. So the Quran has come as a witness, as a warning, as a guidance for the whole of humanity, and this is nothing but revelation. In it neither a comma nor a hyphen nor any phonetic aspects are added or reduced, but exactly in the same form as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed it. This aspect of revelation, that it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, is further elaborated. O Muhammad, follow the revelations which has come to you from your Lord. Here Prophet is commanded to himself follow what has come from beyond, not from his own mind, his own liking. And then this message is defined by the Quran itself as Hidayah. Herein surely is a message for those devoted to worship. This is Hidayah, and Hidayah means that guidance which provides information and which gives us knowledge, not confined to one area but all aspects of life.